Hello everyone and welcome to another video. This time we're going to be taking a look at some news which is regarding a new Digimon MMO, and this is called Digimon Super Rumble. So it's about 6:30 at night now, and this was tweeted by CyberCookie about 2 p.m. today. Well, you can see on the screen, yes, 1:56, yep, that was around 2 p.m. And this is about some news regarding this new Digimon MMO by the makers of Digimon RPG and Digimon MMO, which kind of succeeded Digimon RPG. So Digimon RPG was like Digimon Tamers focused, and then Digimon MMO, which is still running to this day, was more Digimon Data Squad / Digimon Savers focused. And then later on had some Digimon Adventure characters. But anyway, so this game is called Digimon Super Rumble, and if we go to this article here, which is a Korean website called This Is Game, we can see, and I've got it machine translated. I don't know Korean, so I had to rely on machine translation. So some of the information may be iffy because it's just referring to the announcement of production of this game called Digimon Super Rumble. So the source is Move Games, which is also did Digimon RPG and Digimon Masters, which is DMO. And they've announced the production of Digimon Super Rumble, which is their new Digimon IP game. So first of all, we have this shot here, and all of there's about 3 photos, and they're all fairly rough. So there's no release date for this game yet. So I don't think we'll be seeing this game anytime soon. We only know that this was posted today around lunchtime. So they've got kind of a bit of information about the Digimon franchise, and then competition, who let me make a YouTube, competition with Pokemon, and then about how the franchise is still growing, they're still releasing toys, there's still people who are adults now still into this franchise. And then it's talking about this game, Digimon Super Rumble, and we have another shot which, as the first one had Genai with the Digimon Adventure chosen Digimon, this shot has Patamon and Agumon attacking Devimon with what looks to be maybe Primary Village or something similar in the background, and that's pretty cool. And then how, according to Move Games, the maker, there are 2 main points to note about this game. The first is its Unreal Engine 4 based graphics, and how there was the staff were all basically fanatics of Digimon, so it's coming from a place of love of the franchise. So it's made basically officially, but they're also saying it's by fans. And then we see here that we've got a character here, we've got Patamon, but we've also got a human character who's a completely new design. And that is a bit different from DMO and Digimon RPG. As I mentioned earlier, that was Savers and Tamers respectively. This one is completely new. It's not based around any certain series of Digimon, even though at the start we see that we have Genai surrounded by the 7 original chosen Digimon. So yeah, that's pretty exciting, and that's basically all the news we sort of have for the moment about it. We don't have a release date, we don't have any other information other than here are 3 photos and information that it's made by people who are fans of Digimon, which is super exciting. And it's the same thing as the Digimon card game, also having the people who started as fan artists actually draw cards for the Digimon card game. So it's like that level of extended fans, from being just producing fan content to producing actual content, which is, basically the dream for anyone who puts any creative work out there. It's super incredible for the fan artists to be involved in the Digimon card game. So I'm assuming it's the same for the fans here who are making the Digimon Super Rumble game. So that's basically all we really know about it. I'd be interested to see more at some point about it, even though it looks fairly rough at this moment. Like the gameplay footage here, it looks kind of like there are images there, but it's not like, doesn't look final yet, if that makes sense. But it'd be super exciting to see how this comes out, if it'll have a wider release like Digimon RPG and Digimon Masters, or if it'll be like the Digimon Soul Chaser mobile game here that they mention, which never came outside of Korea. So it'll be interesting to see this sort of, however this proceeds. I really hope we get a release. I actually really did like Digimon Masters Online, even though it kind of had the same cycle for me. Like, I would play it, I'd get really into it, I'd put a lot of time into it, I'd get materials to make Digi-Eggs, and then I'd make the Digi-Egg, and then the Digi-Egg would break, which was a really annoying mechanic. Like, you can hatch Digimon, but you would put materials into it, but it only had like a 70% chance of actually hatching or just breaking completely, and that was really annoying. And that was the cycle for me. I would go forever without playing it, then I'd rediscover it, play it again, and it was just a cycle from when it was first released, basically. Wow, 2009. Yep, that's probably when I started playing. That was a long time ago. And I remember Digimon RPG when I was younger as well. But anyway, so that is more or less what we know about that. I just realized my webcam is a little bit too high in the center. So I've for the first, I'm not good with words today, my apologies. For the last minute of this, I'm going to put it in the correct position. But for the majority of the video, it's going to have me hovering just a little bit above the screen. But anyway, so hopefully it doesn't look too terrible. And let me know what you think about this game. Let me know if you've played Digimon RPG. I've only probably played that for about a few hours when I was younger. I don't know why, I don't think it was super easy to just jump into. And then DMO, which has been running for longer. Let me know if you've been playing that. I will probably jump on that again before it dies, which I'm assuming after Digimon Super Rumble comes out, I think DMO might slowly begin to die, as Digimon RPG did. But again, that's like, what, 13 years since it came out? That's a good life. So, well, for a game. Anyway, so thanks for watching this video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!